Peter Eigen is the creator of Transparency International. Transparency International has focused worldwide attention on the issue of corruption and leads a global effort to combat it.
These big projects lend themselves to huge kickbacks, to payments of $10, $20, $30 million for individuals on their bank accounts, say in Liechtenstein and Switzerland.
In just a little over a decade, Transparency International has become a formidable force for change, with more than 90 national chapters. It has galvanized the public, private, and social sectors into adopting concrete steps to rid the world of the blight of corruption.
So that was the breakthrough. I believe that this should be an approach which typically social entrepreneurs should pursue.
Throughout a notable career with the World Bank, and now with Transparency International, Dr. Eigen has always been entrepreneurial in his approach to solving problems. In this program, he shares his experiences and strategies in creating global change.
In our preparation of the launch conference of Transparency International, we had developed a number of insights which are still the guiding principles today. First of all, we knew that we could not investigate individual cases to expose them, as Amnesty International is doing in their area, because we wanted to bring people to join us who were even involved in corruption, because corruption is so complex and it is so technical in many ways that you needed the people who really know what they are talking about to join you and work together on joint programs. So that was probably the most important shift from what I had personally had in mind when I left Kenya. The second insight was that we would have to deal with corruption with the local knowledge and the local enthusiasm and the local courage and credibility which has to come from each society itself. So we knew very quickly that we wouldn't be able to operate like the Catholic Church, or like the World Bank, sort of preaching from the center what everybody else had to do. And therefore we began very early on to initiate the creation of what we call national chapters, which are non-governmental organizations organized in various countries under their own systems, under their own conditions. And the third important insight was that very often when you deal with corruption, people focus mainly on punishing. But in our opinion, criminal law is a relatively blunt weapon against corruption. We have a rather holistic approach. We see at all the different elements of an integrity system which have to be in place in order to protect society against corruption. This includes legal matters, laws, institutions, guidelines. It includes the role of the media, their independence, their competence to deal with corruption. It includes very technical matters like how you select, for instance, contractors, under international competitive bidding or so. How much transparency you enforce in your legislative body. It includes matters like how you deal with conflict of interest in a society, and so on. So it is like a mosaic of many different elements which together create the overall system of integrity. And these were things which we learned very early on in our brainstorming sessions leading up to the launch of our organization.